Everybody's here all adults, so we're gonna take a look at the site. Be prepared. Coco, if your kids are there, you might be like, hey, go watch, some cartoon over there for a second. If you are in a market that isn't exactly Facebook friendly or any advertising platform friendly, for example, crypto, or if you're in the adult space, or any other market where advertising isn't allowed on these platforms, then in this video, I'm going to walk you through alternatives that you want to be able to explore, even if you might be in a market that is accepted by Facebook. What are some of the different options you should be thinking about and exploring if you want to be able to diversify and get multiple sources of traffic? And today in this video, I'm going to be walking you through and taking you behind the scenes to a coaching session that I did to show you exactly what are the other options that you should be thinking of and exploring if you want to be able to diversify and not put all of your eggs in one basket, especially if you are in a market that isn't Facebook friendly. Let's begin.
And what I'm trying to bring to them is filling that void and filling the fantasy, actually. Filling the void of being alone and filling the fantasy.
Okay, that's interesting. I got a feeling we have not covered one of these products in the past.
Yes, you're blushing, Peng, you're blushing.
Okay, next person we have is, who we have over here? Wahida. Wahida, welcome back. I think it's been a few months since you're here. I'm going to unmute you right now.
And what I'm trying to bring to them is filling that void and filling the fantasy, actually. Filling the void of being alone and filling the fantasy.
I think this would be a very interesting section. Okay, so let's talk about what this is. So you've got adult toys that you want to be able to market, high-end ones, $500. Is that what it is?
It's a life-size adult action figure in the mold of your favorite celebrity. So if you love The Rock Johnson, you will get a silicone doll in the likeness, and it will be The Rock Johnson, as if you're going to Madame Tussauds Museum and you walk in and you see one of those beautiful wax figures, or you can bring that to your home with these life-size celebrity action figures.
Action figures. Okay, I like that. Yeah. Okay, and this will be 30,000.
Three payments.
So it's 90,000.
Correct.
Yes.
Fully customizable to look exactly like your favorite celebrity. Tattoos, likeness, stretch marks, perfume, wardrobe.
Anatomy.
I love this idea. Okay, great. So what would you like to get? You know what's crazy, guys? It's like, again, notice everybody's attention now. It's like, man, this is gonna be one interesting session. Okay, so let's talk about, so what would you like to be able to get out of this session in order to, that you feel will help you get unstuck or get to the next level?
Because I want to be able to accept members. It's a membership option where once you become a member, it's an annual fee of $199 to be a part of the portal, which you can have virtual access to your doll, as if you're playing GTA, Grand Theft Auto. You can dress the doll, you can interact with the doll, etc. It's like a virtual game and social site. And the upsell is the actual product, which is the life-size celebrity doll, which will be customized to the doll of, the celebrity. Exactly. So you'll receive a giant box, a toy box with your favorite celebrity in it. So if you like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it's Arnold Schwarzenegger from the Terminator phase, so you'll get the Terminator Arnold Schwarzenegger in a nice box where you can put in your house, in your office, or you can put in your room and have a good time.
So this Arnold, yeah, and I'm guessing it is the Terminator Arnold, not like the 65-year-old Arnold. I'm guessing that's gonna not be a lot less popular. Okay, so here's what I'm trying to understand. Like, how do we connect? What's the connection between the membership portal and the $90,000 life-size action figure?
Okay, so the membership portal will have a virtual reality feature, whereas when you put on the VR glasses, you can interact with your doll. You can have virtual sex with your doll, actually, or you can just play with the doll, dress it up, interact with, etc.
Everybody's here all adults, so we're gonna take a look at the site. Be prepared. Coco, if your kids are there, you might be like, hey, go watch, some cartoon over there for a second. Okay, so let me pause 1 second. Okay, so they understand one, and then they say, yes, I need one, and just $99,000 for a limited time. Is that okay? So what? So is that the life size?
Yes, that's
action
the
figure?
last. Oh, correct.
Mhm.
Correct.
And then this build annual membership at $199.
Mm-hmm.
What is this for then?
That will be for the virtual reality social site where you can go and build your doll, dress your doll, order clothes, order extra parts to the clothes, or extra parts to the doll, et cetera, and discounts.
Okay, so okay, got it. So right now, here's the thing. There's a lot of things that's happening on one page. Okay. And the problem is right now you've got a $200 per month membership and an order button for $100,000, which obviously would be a very different market and audience and purchasing power altogether. So what we need to do now is we need to segregate it so that it follows the sales process, because chances are we can't expect somebody to land on this page and saying, hey, you know what? I would love to be able to get Arnold together with Vin Diesel and The Rock and these three guys shipped to my house for $300,000, right? The odds of somebody checking out for $100,000 upfront together with somebody who wants to join a $200 per year membership is a very different audience altogether. If you feel that this page is dedicated to the yearly membership site, then have the focus of the video and the text specifically focusing and emphasizing on the $200 offer. You see, right now, this over here, this video here is a great video, but this video markets the high-end, life-size, look-alike silicone thing that they're not going to get with this $200 membership. So if I want to market the $200 membership, I want to be able to show what that benefit or the experience of this $200 offer is. Okay, now that is where I want to be able to get like an unboxing, right? And even though it's virtual, and an idea of what to expect once I pay this $200. Now, right now, like it's all in my imagination, right? I have no idea. Now, for the $100,000 offer, which by the way, I think it's a great offer, and I do know, like, you know, hands down, it's definitely going to be something that will capture media attention easy and that will go viral. There are two different markets, okay? So here's how I think, here's how I see this. How I see this is, number one, doing deals with the exact celebrities themselves and having them post it. So I foresee this as once you have because we have the tech to replicate this, it would be to go to whoever, right? And saying, hey, because ultimately they are the ones who have that bond and that connection and that relationship with their audience, okay? So this would be like, you know, Vin Diesel or Sasha Grey or whoever, right? Saying, hey, you know, this is going to sound insane, but this company specializes in making exact life-size molds of me. Everything, every wrinkle, every organ, everything, right, is a one-to-one dimension. So rather than thinking about ads, and I'm just going to go through the big picture here, right? Because this is more like the offer tweak, right? And giving you guys like insights on how to think. Since this would be in a market where, you know, you will not be able to run Facebook ads too, influencer marketing over here and creating buzz and virality is definitely the way to go, 100%. There's so many ways to go about this. It could be like paying influencers, right? People who specialize in, like, you know, plenty of channels, like running, you know, prank channels. So like, for example, like somebody like Julius, maybe like, you know, doesn't need to be at that level, but anybody who has a prank channel, there's many tiers to do it. Like, number one, can I get the influencers or the celebrities themselves to post it so that I can do a rev share with them? That's number one, right? Because the moment you have one on board, right? And you don't need to go for like the A-list celebrities first, because you know, I'm guessing, you know, having a conversation with The Rock would be tough initially. But I want to start with somebody that's, you know, that's a little bit more accessible. a little bit hungrier, right? Where they would say like they would be open to a joint venture profit share where they would post it, because that's where, you know, the following would be, right? And the engagement.
Okay.
So they are doing the marketing and it's organic. So when they post on Instagram, guess what? There's no issues because it's their organic following, and they will be hungry and motivated to do it. So initially, for the first 5, 10 celebrities, that's what I want to do in order to build up my portfolio and proof of concept, right?
Gotcha.
So that's like the dream play. If I can't afford the dream play just yet, and these people are not responding to me, then I'll go with the next tier, and the next tier is content creators who create funny, original prank videos, right? And get them to do creative things with the doll, right? And they would have amazing ideas. They would happily do it. And guess what? A lot of them, they're not monetizing, right? And they would happily do this for a small fee. And because you got to understand, like, what's the end game here? The end game here, unlike what I do normally, which is, you know, paid traffic, $1 in, you know, $5 out, which is the name of the game, right? You can't rely on paid traffic the same way I rely on paid traffic, right? Like Facebook ads and Instagram ads, because you won't get approved there. What you want to do is it's still paid traffic, but it's now influencer marketing, it's now viral marketing, and paying these things to create the buzz. And your whole goal is to be able to get picked up. Let's begin with the low ticket one first, okay? Walk us through, if we were to pay the $200 membership, what's gonna happen? It's a virtual thing. What does it mean? Does it mean I put on some Oculus glasses? Does it mean that I'm on a members area clicking? Like, what's gonna happen?
It's almost as if like you're logging into your PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 6 for the first time. You have to put in your email, username, password, create your account. Then once you create your account, then you'll be set into the portal, which is the doll that you already pre-ordered will be there. You have an option of creating yourself as an avatar, creating your own virtual image of yourself, adding clothes, environment, etc. And the same thing for your doll. You can do the same thing for the doll, dress it, interact with it, etc. So you'll be in your virtual house.
Okay, so what needs to happen is all those things that you showed me needs to be demonstrated visually through the experience, whether it's via video, but doing it in a way so that people understand like what they're getting as part of this thing, right? So you would need to be able to show them like visually demonstrated so that they see the value in that $200. Because right now on the landing page, on the copy itself, it's hard to imagine what it means, because it's utilized, you know, the word toy is there. So it feels like, does it mean I'm getting something physical, my mailbox? Right, which they're not, right? So it needs to come from the angle of like the experience, right? This is the whatever virtual experience, and here's why this thing would be totally different. It could be a perfect gift for a loved one, your best friend, for yourself, whatever it might be, okay? So that people understand like this thing is different. The whole goal is, because it's novel and it's new and it's different and it's unique, your goal here is to make it so that people are tagging their friends, it's being talked about, it's being shared on social media, because it's edgy, it's new and it's exciting, right? That's the angle and the position. And right now, the landing page is not doing it justice, because a person might not fully understand what it is that they're
Understood.
And then for the $100,000 offer, okay, what you want to be able to do is, that obviously needs to be a different funnel. You can't expect the typical end consumer to go on the page and, you know, click a buy now button for $99,000, right? Chances are they want to be able to speak to somebody on their specifications, if it can be done, if it is specific, like, right, some sort of demonstration, example, case, like something, right? So chances are for those people, you want to be able to close them on some sort of sales process or call where they fill up a form first and have some sort of deposit placed. So like maybe it could come from the angle of, if you want to be able to reserve a customized one, all you got to do is put in $1,000 deposit, fill up this form. So which is fully refundable. No, so that way the people that come on the call, you know that they're not wasting your time, and you can actually deliver, right? So this doesn't deviate from what it is that we do. It is still a low ticket. There's a low ticket funnel for the thing that is low ticket, but for the thing that is $100,000, right? It's an application funnel where you got to put $1,000 down, fully refundable, to get on a call to see if we can cater to that unique custom design that you want. One last thing to kind of give you ideas into like how to think about this, like into a slightly longer distant future, which is about 6 months. Then what I would do if I had this product, I would go and have every single person that is in at least the top 20 in OnlyFans, male and female. Okay. And because if you think about that, that's why they have a following on OnlyFans to begin with, right?
Right.
We always talk about message to market net, right? That's where the audience is hanging out. Why? Think about this. Like, number one, they are already used to paying some sort of membership fee to this OnlyFans account, to this specific influencer. The influencer, on the other hand, doesn't need a whole lot of convincing. Why? Because that's what they're doing to make money.
Correct.
So they're not gonna be like, oh, I'm not open to this idea. They'll be like, I can make more money doing this. Yeah, let me double down in what it is that I'm doing and take things to a whole new level.
Right.
So it's going to be a win for that influencer. It's going to be a hungry buyer's market because they're already used to doing that thing and they're already congregating one place. And you don't need to fork out any money upfront. It would be purely based on results and performance based. And you can do this for rev share for that specific influencer. And I would just replicate this over and over and over again and come from the angle of, you know, we are the go-to people, a company that specializes in these action figures, right? Puts action figures to a whole new definition to it right now. I've kind of expanded my vocabulary really.
That's what you said.
Correct.
Nice.
Good stuff. Wow, I'm excited. I'm excited. Thank you so much.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes to this coaching call. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway is. And as always, be sure to smash the like button. It does help the channel out a little bit. And to subscribe to this channel if you want to be notified of future videos just like this one. Now, some of you asking me, how can I be part of this process? How can I ask you questions? How can I have you coach me or mentor me? We want to make sure that we are working with the people that's the right fit. You'll need to fill up a form. There's a link right below this video. Somebody on my team might give you a call to interview you to see if they're right fit for each other. And if you want to apply and see if you're a good fit, then all you need to do is click on this link in the description box below and my team will be in touch with you.